To wrap this topic up, we need to look at one more type of cabriole leg. And all the types we covered previously were pointing at 45-degree angle outwards from the frame. Sometimes when there are long, straight sections of the frame, some of the legs are pointing forward or perpendicular to the frame. So the technique to make these is a little bit different than for the corners, but you can use your existing leg templates to modify them into this shape. I'm gonna use the same leg, make a copy, and show you what I mean. So first we want to make it a bit smaller. I'm just gonna collapse down to this edit poly modifier below turbo smooth. I'm just gonna make it a bit thinner. Okay, let's look at it in perspective. I think the size is about right. And let's make something like this bench here. Here's an example with a sofa. Same thing. The corners are pointing out at 45 degrees, and these middle sections have a 90-degree angle. So let's say we have this corner. And we made the corner like this. With the leg rotated, we adjusted these edges and extruded them outwards like this. Okay, so the corner is actually easier to make than the front, or those sections that are at 90-degree angle. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly make this corner. Okay. Alright, so that's the corner. And now we want to add the straight section. I'm going to make a copy right here, rotate it at -45 degrees. And go to my top viewport. Okay. First, let's select an edge loop like this. And we want to try and straighten this out. Okay. So this part looks messed up, and we have to go in manually and try to fix it. Try to make all the shapes connecting smoothly and in a nice curve without any sharp changes of direction. Okay. Okay, let's check with the symmetry. We can straighten this part out by scaling. And check with Turbo Smooth. I could probably tweak this area a bit, just to make it smoother. Right now it's a bit sharp. Okay. And we are ready to connect these pieces together now. I'm gonna get rid of my Turbo Smooth and the same on this side. And actually I'm gonna collapse to the symmetry modifier. Okay, and same for this piece here. Actually, first I'm gonna double check if everything's alright. Maybe smooth it out a bit. And then collapse to editable poly. And now we can attach both of these pieces together. Like that. Okay, so now we need to align them from the side view. So this seems about right. Actually, maybe let's align them from the top like this. All right. And now I'm gonna bridge together these like that. As you can see, the bridge doesn't work too well when we do it for all these pieces together. So you have to do it step by step. And just keep bridging until you close up the gap. But since we have the same polygon structure for both objects, all these edges match up and there are no problems with bridging them cleanly. All right. You can add some more segments here to tweak the shape. Maybe straighten the top part out a little bit. Maybe even with soft selection enabled. Just to make the straightening gradual. Okay, and if you check with the Turbo Smooth on, you can see that the connection is very smooth and it looks like a single object, and it actually is a single object. And I think we might move these inwards a bit. Okay. And we can add some more symmetry modifiers to complete the frame. So let's say we're gonna add one X symmetry. Okay, so it's Z in this case. Try to get the spacing about the same. And you can add a decorative shape. Maybe move this inwards a bit. Okay. And finally one more symmetry for the sides. First I'm gonna scale this like that to flatten it, move it outwards a bit, and add the symmetry modifier. Maybe slightly shape this part as well. And you can tweak the shape manually as much as you want. Until you are satisfied with the result. Okay, so let's say that's our finished frame. Let's add one more edit poly on top of this last symmetry. Select this outline or border and extrude it upwards like that, just by shift moving. Finally select this ring and first convert the selection to faces and extrude by local normals. Looks like some of the vertices are not correctly welded. Now let's try to fix that. Alright, that's better. And extrude. I'm just gonna extrude 2 times. And here's our result. Again, looks like something was not welded. Okay, that's better. And we can select both borders. So let's start with the top border. And shift plus scale it like this to extrude inwards. Okay. And same for this bottom border. But extrude upwards. And it's probably not gonna be seen from the bottom. Anyway, so some weird glitches. The object is fine. Some sort of graphic cards glitch, I think. Right, and that's how you can combine the legs at 45-degree angle with the legs at 90-degree angle. Now you just have to add a soft seat on top and you have a nice classic bench.